Hey, hi, hello, I'm Jen and this is RJ Crochet. Welcome back to another crochet and chat video. Today I will be working on my 2024 temperature blanket. Please don't judge me too much, I've been distracted by other patterns. So I want to talk about today is drawing inspiration from patterns. This is actually the fourth time that I'm filming this video because I don't think the other ones are making much sense, and I want to make sure that I'm getting my words out correctly and my meaning behind my words comes across. So basically what I'm trying to talk about today is creating. This is all my own opinion and all my own experience. I want to talk about creating my own designs and following designs that have already been established and made. So for me, I love following designs, I love following patterns, I love seeing what catches my eye in a pattern is the beauty of it and the stitches that I have never used before or never played with before. And so I love creating these beautiful pieces and then drawing inspiration from them. And I hope other people draw inspiration that way from someone else's design. Like, I would never steal someone else's design ever. The designs that I make are purely what I've learned from someone else's pattern and are by far not copying. I don't sell my patterns, so I just want to make that very clear. I think the work that has been put into these patterns, it can be seen, right? And I would never take that, what is that saying? Take that for granted. I would never take that for granted, how much work has been put into these patterns. I just think, for me especially, like, I learn by doing, and if there is a pattern that I've fallen in love with, and I want to then create it, so I'll either buy the pattern, follow the YouTube tutorial, or follow their blog post about it, because no matter what, if I'm creating this pattern that someone else has made, I want to ensure that the designer is getting paid for it. And I know there's a lot of conversations going on about how designers get paid and stuff. So I don't want to get into that because I'm not experienced enough to be talking about that. Anyway, I went into I started going off into that, but I'm going to cut myself off. So for me, if there is a pattern that I've fallen in love with, I will buy it, watch the tutorial, or follow the blog post and take inspiration from that design. So for example, one of my current whips is the Granite Pullover by TuanaPatterns. Okay, editing RJ here. So I just want to point out that while I was editing and trying to find the links to the Granite Pullover that I am working on, I found that the exact same pattern is on Etsy twice, by TuanaPatterns and by Stitches by Art Gaze. I actually bought the Stitches by Art Gaze pattern, but I just want to point out that the pictures of the patterns are almost exactly the same. I don't know who the original one is, but I can confirm that I bought the Stitches by Art Gaze pattern. Thank you. If I'm wrong, I'll correct their name here, and I'll put the link to the pattern in the description below. I am so in love with this design. I think I'm really enjoying the stitches. I'm enjoying how it works up, and I'm really enjoying taking my time with it. But I have also got inspiration from it, because this design uses front post triple crochets, and this is US terminology. for me, US terminology makes more sense, so I prefer to use it. So since this pattern uses front post triple crochets, I now have an idea of a design that I want to create using front post triple crochets, and that is a lot of the time that's where I get my inspiration from, is by following someone else's pattern and then thinking, oh, what if I use this stitch like this? But I can't get that inspiration without following this pattern. And I hope this is making sense. And I don't see, I'm a chronic overthinker, so I hope I'm not insulting anyone. And I hope that is how a lot of people get inspiration, is by seeing someone else's design and working through that design and then thinking, first of all, love this design, love creating it. I would love to do my own version of it. And that's not the right way of saying this, because you do your own version of it by doing the pattern. What I'm trying to say is, I think that the best way for me to learn and be creative is obviously by learning the stitch. Like, I can't be creative with a stitch without having learnt it first and learning how it is used in practice. So, okay, for example, my holiday favor cardigan, sorry, it's blocking down there, and it is using Tunisian knit stitch. I would never have been able to, first of all, do the hemming or the actual design of it without having done a pattern before. And I really hope this is coming across in the right way, that taking inspiration from designs that I've made already. I don't know if this is coming across in the right way at all. And I hope it is, because the last thing I want to do is insult someone. I hope people take it the right way, that I'm getting inspiration from their designs. Yeah, I'm not the best at expressing myself, and I am trying my best to relay how I feel, but trying to make sure that I'm not insulting anybody at the same time. So please, if someone, please correct me. Like, I'm always open to constructive criticism. And please make sure that it is constructive criticism, because criticism for criticism's sake doesn't help anybody. So how do I balance learning and creating my own designs? I like to have about 2 whips on the go at the same time. I am not counting my temperature blanket. I mean, I know I should. I know it is a current whip, but just because it's been on the back burner for so long. So I have 2 whips aside from this one ongoing. So I have the Holiday Favor cardigan, which is Tunisian knit stitch, and the Granite Pullover, which is regular crochet. I tend to have one pattern that is my own design and one pattern that I am following that has already been established. And I prefer them to be completely separate designs or completely separate ways of making things, because then it's clearer in my head of what I'm doing and what I'm working on. And stuck. Stuck. Okay. Yeah, so I like to have them completely different crochet methods. I hope this has made sense. That is how I balance by having one of each. Again, this is the 4th time that I'm trying to make this video, and I do hope it makes sense, and hope you all understand what I'm saying in this video. I think taking inspiration from already established patterns is not a bad thing, and I really hope that people aren't insulted or offended by what I'm saying, but if you are, please do tell me, and I will endeavor to fix my terminology and fix how I say things, because I think that is really important. Again, learning, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. That is all that I'm trying to say is, how do I get inspiration from doing other patterns, doing other designs, and putting what I've learned from those designs into my own practice and into my own creations. I think each are just as important as each other. For me, anyway, being creative and creating my own designs is just as important as making someone else's design. I always think support designers because they put so much work into their designs. Support them as best that you can. If you are following their pattern, then yeah, support the designers. And I try to do that as best as I can, and I hope the designers that I've taken inspiration from take it as a compliment, that I've first of all fallen in love with their design and then taken inspiration from it to then create my own design. I hope that's how it's taken, because that is how it's intended. But let me know your thoughts below. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next crochet and chat video. Goodbye.